After learning the ECG basics, we will be going on how to interpret the ECG and how will it go. So first of all, again revising a little bit, this right here is P wave, this is PR interval. Remember, an interval always include a wave, like this is QT, start from Q to the end of T, right? So this is an interval. Similarly, from the end of T wave, this is a segment because it does not involve any wave. So this is ST segment. Similarly, this is RR interval. We use this interval in these things, so just keep them in mind. So what are the basic steps in interpreting an ECG? First of all, we see what is the rate, and then what is the rhythm, then what is the axis, right? Afterwards, we see all the intervals. Do we have any atrial abnormalities or P wave abnormalities? Do we have ventricular hypertrophy, or do we have any ST or T changes? So moving onwards, how do we calculate the rate? I already told you that ECG works at this rate of ECG paper works at the rate of 25 millimeter per second, which means that 1 millimeter, this one small box is 1 millimeter actually, right? So in 1 second, in ECG covers approximately 25 small boxes, 1 2 3 4 5, right? So all this recording would be from 1 second, right? As they have said that 5 big boxes, or 1 2 3 4 and 5, they equal 1 second. Similarly, in 1 minute or 60 seconds there would be 300 big boxes, right? So how do we calculate the rate? There are 3 basic formulas. First of all, if we count the number of large boxes and we divide it by 300. Secondly, what we can do is divide 1500 by the quantity of small boxes, right? These are 2 basic formulas. Let's see how do they work out. For example, if an RR interval is 1 large box, like it is shown here, so what would be the rate? It would be 300, because 300 divided by number of 1 box, that would be 300. Similarly, if it is like 2 boxes, what would, if it is starting from here and this is second box, the rate would be 150. If 3, rate would be 100. Remember, this is by this formula, 300 divided by number of large boxes. Similarly, 475, 560, 650, right? And how do we calculate this? We calculate this by using RR intervals. We check the interval between one R wave and the second R wave, and we measure that interval, and then we calculate the number of large boxes in it, or small box we want to calculate, and then we use this formula. If we have counted the large boxes, then we find 300 divided by number of large boxes. Similarly, if we have counted number of small boxes, we do 1500 divided by, from here to here there are 5 small boxes, right? So if we divide 1500 by 5, it will again give us 300 rate. Similarly, okay, this is one special case, and this is not for like amateurs or not for students below final year of MBBS or whatever you are studying. What we do is that we multiply number beats on rhythm strip. For example, in ECG, RR interval is irregularly, which means that from distance of 1 R to an second R and second to fourth R is not same, right? So if this is 1 QRS complex, this is other, this is third, this is, as you can see that there is no symmetry, right? So in the rate is going to be calculated like this. We beats on rhythm strip multiply by 5, right? And now you would be asking me, how does it help? How does this 5 come? So let me just give you a simple overview which we already discussed, like here. In 60 seconds, there are 300 big boxes, right? So we know that in 1 second, there are 5 big boxes. So if we calculate in 10 seconds, there are going to be how many boxes? 50 big boxes. In 5 seconds, they are going to be 25, right? So if we number of QRS complexes in 25 boxes, that would give us 5 seconds, right? Now it is very easy to convert 5 seconds into 60 seconds. We just multiply it by 12, and it is going to give us, similarly, if we calculated in 50, that would give us about rate in 10 seconds, right? So in 10 seconds, we'll multiply it by 6, and it will also give us 60. So I have actually taught you the formula according to which you can do, and later on we will do it on different exercises. I will introduce a whole range of ECG interpretation lectures, and in which we will practically do all the stuff, and it will become very easy for you.